In the wild African plain, where the sun scorches the ground and lions roar in the distance, live creatures that have survived this harsh world for centuries. They are fearless, cruel, indomitable, and incredibly splashed. These monkeys are not just some of the most intellectual and social creatures in the animal kingdom, but are also known for their cruelty and ability to hunt other ungulates directly as predators. Baboons are a genus of primates in which there are 5 species. They are a cloaked baboon or gamadrill, a baboon which is also called the yellow baboon, the Guinean baboon, the baboon anubis, and the largest among them is the bear baboon. Despite their size and weight, they are all roughly similar in appearance. These are quite large monkeys, whose body length can reach up to 120 centimeters and weight up to 40 kilograms. The body covered with wool ends in a tail, and the snout stretched like a dog hides powerful jaws with incredibly large fangs, which can reach 5 centimeters. These primates are found almost throughout Africa. As for their social structure, it is very interesting. Let's take an ordinary family as an example. It consists of the main male and several females with their young of different ages. But it will be difficult for such a small company to fight off predators and generally survive. And therefore, such mini harems are combined into huge clans of 50, 80, and sometimes more than 100 individuals. And in order to manage such a huge society, you need to have at least tough authority among relatives. And at the head is always a group of several alpha males who enjoy unquestioning authority. Their power is almost unlimited, and they can do absolutely anything they want. But also, in turn, males maintain order in the group and punish those responsible. And they do it very cruelly using their huge fangs. And also, the male can bite the female's neck at the slightest insubordination. And this happens quite often because these are very aggressive monkeys. But here too, not everything is so clear, because alpha males are the first to defend the clan during a threat. They act together and fight desperately to the last, which at least allows the rest of the group to move a safe distance. So maybe their privileges in society can be quite justified. As for the breeding season, baboons do not have it. They can mate whenever they want and with whom they want. And the future father does not leave pregnant females and does not go for bread. On the contrary, he is constantly with them. And even after birth, he just as continues to care for his children by keeping in touch with them. Baboons feed on leaves, fruits, shoots, and other plant foods. But you won't be fed up with simple grass, and I wouldn't consider these primates herbivores. Baboons and antelopes often wander together. There is nothing like this, because the diet of both consists of grass. In addition, to some extent, they can be called allies, because in case of danger, baboons notice the predator first and begin to shout, which makes it possible for the antelopes to escape from there. But sometimes the desire for fresh meat breaks the inner herbivore in monkeys. And then, in the event that the young ungulates remain especially vulnerable, the primate turns into a predator. With a stone face, the baboon strolls near potential prey. But at one point it all turns into a chase. But even antelope cubs can run very quickly, and it becomes very difficult to catch up with them. But often, surprise goes to a plus to the monkey, and the cub that fell into the hands of the primate will no longer return to his mother. They also hunt flamingos in the midst of summer. When these birds arrive to cool off in the lake, local baboons are divided into 2 groups. Someone does not pay any attention to them, and someone immediately makes a choice between fruits or delicious meat. At the right moment, the monkey jumps out sharply, jumps into the reservoir, and instantly sows panic among the flamingos. And in such a situation, the baboon has more than enough time to choose the right goal and fulfill his plan. But even if birds manage to fly into the air, this does not mean that they are safe, because the reflexes of the primate allow him to instantly return the flying bird to the ground. Baboons are also very fond of dogs, so they steal puppies. They usually steal puppies from stray dogs, but not to eat them. They feed and care for their new pet and even comb them out. And they do it for a reason. The fact is that many clans feed on landfills, and the dog helps them a lot in this matter. She becomes a loyal guard and drives away other dogs, and generally protects them. But the puppy does not receive anyone's status in the pack. It simply remains a pet that benefits and no more. But the primates did not stop at stealing puppies. For example, they will never miss the opportunity to steal a lion cub or leopard. But unlike dogs, they do not do this in order to tame them and not even eat them just like that. They eliminate their potential enemies. After all, if they do not do this, then in a year or two the same leopard will already kill Baboons himself. So we can assume that these are the worst enemies who, at the first opportunity, are ready to inflict losses on each other. But if the pack of Baboons is in full force, then more than one leopard will not dare to stick to them.